What's going on, Thrallers? Miller here again with another vinyl segment, and this one is I didn't wait to listen to this album. Like 12:01 or 12 o'clock and 10 seconds I was like streaming this already. This is Mr. Bungle. This album was I can't even remember when I heard that they were even doing this, and then the backstory behind what this is. I mean, this album they wrote when they were like 16. I'm not going to go in too much depth on it because we do have a full review that the other guys did on this, and I think they all gave it a pretty good rating. So let's get this opened up. Let's see what's inside this vinyl. Now it says supposedly it's now this should have been or should be the limited red blood splatter variant. This one was limited number of copies. Now I don't know how many copies actually was made. The bundle was sold out on their website, so I did order this off of Amazon because I wanted the red blood splatter version of it. I didn't want the other ones. Save that sticker. Actually, it came off, so maybe we'll find a spot for this right now. I know I've talked about these stickers before on other videos, but now I'll show you kind of where I would put this. So I'm going to put this aside right now until I get this open. It's pretty clean. The problem that you get sometimes with the matte black is you get little scrapes and stuff, and it all shows up because it's matte black. Little indentations there. Nice embossed cover there. That's kind of cool. I love the design. The design's awesome. So this is not a gatefold. This is just two LPs thrown in. Oh wow, cool. The Raging Wrath of the Easter Bunny demo. There's the other side. It looks like this too. Pictures of the guys there. It's like an all-star lineup. Yeah, I love that. I love the logo on there. I want a T-shirt with just this on it. So let's see if this is indeed the red blood splatter. Yeah, this is like shitty paper that they put the vinyl in, and it's staticky and it just sticks to everything, and you gotta f***ing pull on this shit to get it out. God damn it. What? It's like... Alright. If any of the guys from Bungle see this, or anyone from the label, this is by far the worst fucking sleeve I've ever come across. I had to pull this thing out, like yank it out. It's ridiculous. You shouldn't have to do that. And every time this goes into this, it's gonna this vinyl, which is super cool. This is like a really cool vinyl. So side Zane, side Jacobs. Then I put like A or B. You have no idea. But that's kind of funny. That's my bad. I'm gonna put this in something that actually save it. Cool. I expect this one to be no different than the other one. Let's see. Yeah, it's just... Hey, man. So, what side is this? Side Zoe Barnum. That's what side this is. wind chip. So you just throw it in and kind of guess on what you're doing. But this has got to be one of the cooler vinyl pressings I've seen. I mean, this is pretty sweet. The transparency, you can see all the grooves. You know, the red blood splatter. But it's kind of cool. Get this into something nice. So it is kind of weird that it's not like a gatefold, it's just a big sleeve, but I kind of don't mind that. The thing I do mind is these. Like, this stuff is cool. Okay, the artwork is all cool. This is cool stuff. But put these in there with your vinyl being in something that's actually going to protect it, and that you don't have to manhandle to get out. Like that vinyl, I had to pull on that vinyl like with a lot of force, way too much force to get a vinyl out of a sleeve. But that's what happens when you put it in this, and I'm going to keep preaching about it. Otherwise, this album is absolutely killer. I love this album through and through. They wrote this stuff when they were like 15 and 16 years old, which is crazy. If you think about the other stuff that was going on in this time frame, if this would have came out when they recorded this music would have preceded a lot of thrash metal that defined thrash metal. If this album would have been released, this would have been the album. This would have been the album that everything else was judged on, and thrash would have been basically compared to this album. We would have probably seen a lot of bands that we saw in the mid-90s come beforehand if this album would have came out. That's how much I feel about this album, or how strongly I feel about this album, and the importance that it could have had it have come out back then, because it is an absolutely killer album. I encourage everybody to pick it up if you can. The red blood splatter I don't think you can find anymore, but they have just a regular red one, and I think they have a regular black vinyl. Killer album, pick it up, stream it, it's fantastic. If you're a thrash metal fan, you haven't listened to this yet, I don't know what you're doing. Stop what you're doing, put it on. Did you manage to get this? Let me know in the comments too. If you managed to get the red blood splatter, what do you think of it? Did you have a problem getting that shit out of that sleeve? So give me a thumbs up if you like the video. Hit the subscribe button if you want to get notified when we're releasing stuff. We do stuff every day. Maybe get to the point where we're going to have multiple videos a day. So going back real quick to the sticker thing, just to show you what I do with this. So I'll find a good spot for this, and I'm not going to ruin the front. I like the front, and there's no gatefold in there, so I'll probably just do it right down here. I don't want to do that. Right here. This looks good. Fits in there real nice. So yeah, pick this album up. Recommend it. And until next time.